Hello there. Today I got in the my first of the Gaming Greats figures. This is VC194, the Shadow Stormtrooper from The Force Awakens. I've got another one coming from Hasbro Pulse, but they tend to be last. I got this one from Entertainment Earth and came in great shape as usual. So we'll take a look at this guy here. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the Gaming Greats. I love when they make action figures from some of the video games. I mean, I think Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, especially if you play Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, with the Sith Lord completion mod, and it is probably some of the best video games ever. The Force Unleashed is another great Xbox title I played. I was also a huge fan of the Dark Forces games, which was Dark Forces, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, and Jedi Academy. And of course, the Lego games are also a lot of fun, but it's not like they're going to make figures from those, except for if you're a Lego collector. So anyway, here we go with the Shadow Stormtrooper from Force Unleashed, and I mean, it's a great looking figure. That's just the card. The image is really cool for if you're a carded collector. It's definitely a nice card back. I do really like it. It's a nice picture on there. And if we look on the back, so we got your VC194, and here's the rest of the team, the wave here. So this one here is an Entertainment exclusive, the Purge Trooper. I mean, this is the Shadow Stormtrooper. This is the Heavy Battle Droid. I did not get this one. I've got enough battle droids. I didn't really feel like adding to that. I mean, but from the reviews I've seen, it's a great figure. It's so absolutely not worth the pickup for people that want it. And then where I didn't get the battle droid, I've got plenty of this guy, the Scout Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order. Another great game. But one thing I like about this, when I show it when I get them in, is I'm going to, on my Endor shelf, upgrade. I've got a bunch of Power of the Jedi Scout Troopers, and I don't have a lot of the more modern Scout Troopers on there, so I'm going to take a lot of the harness off them and stuff, so it should make for a decent Scout Trooper in that display. But and I'll show you when those come in. All right, so that's the card. And since I only have the one, I will take him out of the package and we'll do a closer review. And then I want to compare him to the previous version of the Shadow Stormtrooper that we have gotten in the past. So hold on. Excuse me. So hold on a second. I will take care of get him out of the package. Okay, so I got him out of the package, and so he's definitely based off of the Rogue One Stormtrooper mold, which honestly they can keep making that thing till doomsday, but the only improvement they can make on that is now that they have rocker ankles. So he comes with two weapons. You've got this longer blaster here. The trooper down here. We'll start with the weapons. So you have this blaster here. It's got some neat detail to it. It's nice. Very shiny, but I like it. So definitely, I've got one more of these coming. So I'll have one posed with the long rifle, and the other with this one, which is the standard Stormtrooper E11 blaster here. So a nice little paint app on it there. The other side. So yeah, definitely a nice addition if I need it for another figure or something like that, or obviously one of them is going to be displayed with that. So okay, let's take a good close look at this. So again, a nice helmet, decent paint apps on it, and so it's a ball jointed head. It's one of those barbell ones, if I remember right. So you got your ball socket, shoulders, and I like, again, if you've seen like previous, like the VOTC version of the Stormtrooper, everything, you can see the hinge where it's hidden, so it looks good. I like that. And I got the, again, ball socket, elbows, and wrists. So that's nice. Added posability. It's also neat. It's looking at the colors here. You can see they got some translucent parts here. So that's kind of a neat, you know, it's obviously the torso, the bottom part of the torso here. But they definitely did that here, because if you remember in the game, these guys would just start appearing. You know, you don't see them at first, and they just start to appear. It was really kind of cool how they did that. So anyway, he's got the articulated torso and ball socket hips, knees, and ankles. So again, just a, you know, there's a little more translucence on there. There we go. So you can kind of see it's kind of like a dark, it's more than a dark gray. They kind of painted a little bit more on it. Or is it dark blue? I don't know. Can't tell. Yeah, I think it's that blue, and then they painted over it there. So I think it's some more translucence here in this guy's in the thigh here, and the solid one on this side, which is kind of cool. So that one in the back. Got a nice look at the back of the helmet there. Right. So again, you know, just well done figure all around. Definitely looks good. He's very, very posable, and so definitely look good. I have on my shelf up there by the slave one, I got a bunch of the non-standard troopers. I got, like, you know, I got a couple Scarab troopers, flame trooper, the Min-Band Stormtrooper, space troopers, and stuff like that. So I like putting them together. Even some of the others from the previous Force Unleashed waves that are up there, the Evo Trooper, Jet Trooper, stuff like that. Again, other great figures. So anyway, like I said, this is not the original Shadow Stormtrooper we have here. These were the original ones that came out in 2010. There was 2 Force Unleashed battle packs that you could get at Toys R Us, and I was able to get those. And so you for the Force Unleashed, and they came with a Star Killer figure. One was like a Felucian Warrior. There was the more game accurate, the love interest. The name's flaking on me right now, but you know, where she tended to have her tunic opened up a little bit more, not like a typical officer. I had removable hats, stuff like that. I've got those, and you know, there was the Evo Trooper, the Jump Trooper, and then these guys. This is really what I want to talk about. And so these are a little more, way more translucent, and with the blue accents on there. And this is based on, this mold is the VOTC Stormtrooper that they used for a long time, and you know, great figure. I mean, it's been improved on recently with the Rogue One Trooper. So this mold was retired finally. But so these are a little more on the you know, they're the more, I'm not supposed to be able to see the mode. I mean, look at his feet are just completely clear. But I don't know, I think they all look they'll look pretty good together. The one gripe I've had about these figures here was their weapon. They came with this blaster. It's a Stormtrooper blaster, but it's in clear, and you know, it is so hard to make out. You know, sometimes it's, you know, it's just basically they just took the regular Stormtrooper blaster and put it in clear, and it works with the figure. But what really stinks about it is I'll have them up on a shelf, and if I moved them, and like they don't hold the blasters very well. I definitely make sure I do it two-handed, so it's held in there pretty good. But if I bumped him or something and it dropped and the blaster went flying, it took me forever to try and find this thing in the carpet. So yeah, it was just my gripe there, you know, total first word problem. But so anyway, so this guy here, you see he has a typical ball head, but he's got the ball socket, shoulders, elbows, swivel wrists, articulated torso, and then swivel hips, ball socket, knees and ankles. You know, and again, you know, this is a decent mold. Of, you know, it holds up. The mold holds up. Unlike his VOTC counterpart, this chest is less likely to go yellow. But you know, it's definitely still, you know, a good display piece, and still a, you know, a good figure to have. And like I said, the battle packs were really good. And then, but you know, to compare, whoops, yeah, see, there he goes. That one flying, luckily it was on my desk. But if you see them together, I mean, just the improved helmet sculpt on this guy. I've compared the Rogue One Stormtrooper. You know, I did an evolutions of the Stormtrooper video. Excuse me, an evolution of the Stormtroopers video, and I'll link it at the end of this video if you want to watch it. And it just, I went through vintage to modern on that. But again, if you just look at this, the detail on the helmets, this one definitely has a much better looking helmet. You know, not that I'm trashing this one. I mean, for its mold, it's quite good. But I mean, just to see an improvement on that is just incredible. And it's definitely a nice looking figure. But that should pretty much wrap it up for this video. Like I said, I'll do more as they come along. I'm also working on a video. I'm going to wait till I get all of the gaming greats from this wave in to do as kind of more of a, you know, what should Hasbro do with the gaming greats line. You know, not that I'm, you know, I'm not trashing these figures at all. I think it's really great. You know, just, you know, I would love to see them expand the gaming greats line. So hopefully, you know, this does well enough that they see that there's interest in it, and then they can go on to, you know, maybe look at the suggestions I have on what should be in there. There's definitely some great possibilities in the gaming greats line. But that should do it for now. Please, you know, thank you so much for watching. If you have not already, please subscribe. You know, I just kind of like to grow the channel a bit and give back more to the collecting community that I've been a part of for so long. And that's how you can help me. If you liked it, give a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think about all this stuff. I definitely love to have feedback. And that's it for now. So until next time, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you always. The Force will be with you.